blog and YouTube channel, thisyellowfarmhouse.com, and today I'm going to show you how to read a yarn label. When you're picking your yarn, you really have to check the label and not just go by color. So let's take a look at what those symbols mean and help you find your perfect yarn. What you're going to see first is the yarn company, and underneath will be the name of the line of yarn put out by that company. So in this case, the company is Lion Brand, and this yarn is called Woolies Thick and Quick. The picture you're going to see on the label is a picture of what that yarn looks like knit up. The first abbreviation you're going to see is the net weight, and that tells you how heavy that ball of yarn is. It's written in ounces and grams, and usually in the US we go by ounces. Next, you're going to see the length, which tells you how much yarn is wrapped up under that label. Every yarn label is going to list what kind of fiber is in that yarn, along with what percentage of each. A lot of times yarn is a mix of a few different types of fiber. So this project number will link you back to that picture that was on the yarn label, in case you want to go onto lionbrand.com and find that pattern. Now we're getting down to more of the yarn symbols, and the first one starts with the yarn weight. There are a lot of different weight categories for yarn. This one is a size 6, super bulky. It goes all the way from 0 to 7, which is jumbo. Now you're going to see the recommended knitting needle and crochet hook size. Now you can go up or down a few sizes from that, but your stitches will look a little tighter or looser, and you'll need to find a new gauge. Your gauge is when you knit a 4" by 4" swatch to find out how many stitches per inch you have. So for this example, 4" by 4", you'll get 9 stitches and 12 rows if you're knitting. Next, we'll get down to the care instructions, including whether or not you can machine wash, bleach, dry, or iron, or if there's any other special care needed. The dye lot number is recorded when the yarn is colored at the same time. This is important if your project requires more than one ball of yarn. Dye lots can be slightly different, and you don't want half of a blanket or a scarf to be brighter than the other. The dye lot is stamped on by the manufacturer, but if there's a color name, it can be found near the dye lot, but sometimes the color is just a number. Some yarn labels will have measurements on the side in inches and millimeters to help you measure your projects. Always check underneath the label because there's usually some good information on there. This one also has the measurements along the side in inches and centimeters, but it also has some links to their social media. Sometimes yarn labels will have another pattern already written out on there where you don't need to go to the website. As you can see, reading a yarn label is super important before you buy or even wash it. Make sure you subscribe for more knitting and slow living videos.